Hey there, financial future community. Today, we're delving into some fascinating news that could have a profound impact on your financial well-being. I've got all the juicy details you need right here in this video, so let's dive right in. First off, let's talk about some programs that are making waves, offering monthly checks ranging from $6,000 all the way up to $14,000, specifically targeted at adults. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I want to address some of the questions and concerns I've seen from many of you in the comments section. Stick around as we unpack the details and shed some light on what's going on. But first, a huge thank you to everyone who's joined us. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below. It's totally free, and it ensures you stay up to date with all the latest financial news and updates. We're here for you every step of the way, keeping you informed and empowered. Alright, let's talk about these monthly checks for low-income adults. You might be wondering, what's the deal? Well, let me break it down for you. Remember those monthly child tax credit payments that started in 2021? They provided much-needed financial relief to millions of households, but left many adults feeling left out. Now there's talk of bringing back those payments permanently, but this time, they're not just for families with children, they're for adults too. Imagine receiving monthly checks, no strings attached, for potentially $422 or more every single month. That's a game changer for many, but understandably, some of you are asking, what about us low-income adults? And you're absolutely right to ask. Now, here's the scoop. While these child tax credit payments were a lifeline for many families, there's a growing recognition that low-income adults also need support. That's where guaranteed basic income programs come into play. Across the country, there are over 100 of these programs, offering ongoing monthly payments of $500 to eligible individuals, no questions asked. But here's the kicker: these programs aren't happening everywhere yet. However, with states sitting on billions of dollars in funding, we could see more of these programs popping up soon. And that's not all. There's talk of a federal guaranteed basic income program on the horizon, which could provide ongoing monthly checks to low-income adults nationwide. Now, I know many of you are frustrated, feeling left behind by the system. And I hear you loud and clear. It's tough out there, especially for those living on fixed incomes or facing financial hardship. But rest assured, your voices are being heard. As we navigate these uncertain times, it's crucial to stay informed and advocate for change. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friends, and let's continue to fight for financial justice together. Now let's talk another topic. I've got some incredible news that could be a game changer for many of you. If you're receiving Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, Social Security Disability Insurance, or VA benefits, listen up. President Biden's new economic relief plan could mean a surprise windfall of $2,400 heading your way as soon as tomorrow. This unexpected boost could make a world of difference for millions of Americans struggling to make ends meet in these tough times. Stick around to find out if you qualify and how to ensure you get your hands on this much-needed cash. The Biden administration is calling this a stimulus payment for America's deserving, designed to provide vital support to some of the most vulnerable and struggling segments of the population. Let's dive into all the details on who's eligible, when you'll receive the payment, and what steps you need to take. First things first, let's talk eligibility. According to the White House, there are 4 groups eligible for the $2,400 payment. Social Security Retirement Recipients, SSDI recipients, SSI recipients, Veterans Benefits recipients. If you fall into any of these categories, you could be eligible for the $2,400 stimulus payment. Now let's break it down further. Social Security Retirement Recipients. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, whether at full retirement age or early benefits, you qualify for the $2,400 payment. This applies to both individual beneficiaries and married couples receiving spousal or survivor's benefits. SSDI recipients: if you're receiving SSDI payments due to a qualifying disability, you'll also receive the full $2,400. This includes disabled adults who qualify for benefits themselves, as well as disabled children and dependents receiving SSDI auxiliary benefits based on a parent's earnings record. SSI recipients: the $2,400 payment extends to low-income individuals and seniors receiving SSI benefits. This includes adult SSI recipients, children under 18, and parents or caretaker relatives of child SSI beneficiaries. Finally, Veterans Benefits recipients: most types of benefits received through the Department of Veterans Affairs are covered. This includes disability compensation, dependency and indemnity compensation for surviving spouses and children, and pension benefits for wartime veterans with limited income. Now, in terms of payment amounts, it's pretty straightforward. All eligible individuals will receive a flat $2,400, regardless of income level, marital status, or the exact benefit amount they normally receive. For couples where both spouses receive qualifying benefits, each person will receive their own $2,400 payment. And if you're receiving benefits on behalf of dependent children or relatives, you'll receive an additional $2,400 for each of them. The best part? These payments are completely tax-free and will not impact your eligibility for other government benefits like Medicaid, SNAP, SSI, SSDI, VA pensions, or any other federal assistance programs. But when can you expect to receive your payment? According to the Biden team, the first payments will start hitting bank accounts and mailboxes this week, beginning on April 27. However, the timeline may vary based on the specific program you receive benefits through and your payment method. For Social Security recipients, the IRS aims to start transmitting payments electronically to bank accounts or debit cards on April 27, with paper checks following shortly after. SSI recipients should see their $2,400 in their payment accounts between April 27 and May 10. As for Veterans Benefits recipients, payments may arrive any time from late April through the end of May, with direct deposit expected to come first, followed by paper checks. While the process may take some time, the Biden administration is committed to ensuring that all qualifying Americans receive their payment by mid-May at the latest. So, why has President Biden decided to provide such a generous payment to these specific groups, and why now? The primary motivations are threefold: offsetting the harsh impacts of high inflation on fixed-income households, stimulating the economy by boosting consumer spending, providing overdue hazard pay to frontline essential workers. High inflation has hit fixed-income households particularly hard, with rising costs for essentials like groceries, rent, and medicine. The $2,400 infusion aims to provide some much-needed relief to those feeling the squeeze. By putting billions of dollars directly into the hands of recipients, the Biden administration hopes to stimulate consumer spending and boost demand for goods and services, helping to pull the economy out of its current stagnation. While the road to passing this stimulus payment wasn't easy, the Biden administration is proud to deliver much-needed relief to struggling households. Stay tuned for more updates, and until next time, take care and stay empowered.